Welcome back to Melvor Idle Hardcore. We are on episode 24, trying to get that Signet Ring. And in the last video I put out, Resistant Traveler, thank you very much, left a comment and said, hey, there's this Clue Chasers insignia. So it's supposed to help out with getting the Signet Ring piece. So I went after it. Basically what you have to do is collect, what is this? 42 maple logs, 23 redwood, whatever these are. I think these are raw sailfish, whatever, swordfish. And then there's raw crab. I think these are cavefish and you have to cook them up. And then, or no, this was, whatever these are. What are these things? Herrings. So you have to catch a few herring, 8 herring, cook them up. And then you have to catch some cavefish and burn them. These are burnt cavefish. This is some Easter egg. Here's the little Easter thing I was looking for. I've been on this Easter egg page a number of times, and I've looked at some of this. That's how I knew how to get the number 8 thing. That's how I knew some of the other things, the lemon deal, because I've been trying to do completionist on my standard account, and somehow I never saw this. I have no idea how it passed through. So thank you, Resistant Traveler, for mentioning this, because this should help. The importance behind this thing is it gives you a bonus to Bird's Nest Gems, this hat, the Bobby's Pocket, which I have most of this, but the Signet Ring. So I have everything else on this list that I've gotten already, except for the Signet Ring. So if you know about this thing in advance, this is just a heads up. If you're watching this and you don't have this thing, it's probably worth it in your interest. It's probably in your interest to go ahead and get this. What you basically have to do is to get all of these items and then put them in order. Like in your inventory, you have to move them around until you get there. And then once you've got them in the right order, the thing just pops. And if you want another one, you have to equip it onto one of your characters and then just move one thing over and back, and then it pops again. And then you can get 3 of them that way. I think you're limited. Like if you go to the Easter egg page, it says, once the items have been moved, you get it, blah, blah, blah. And if there already is a Clue Chasers insignia in the bank, or if the order quantity of items is wrong, the amulet will not be awarded. If it's equipped, sold, or lost, it can be obtained again by using the same method, blah, blah, blah. So you just have to move things around. I think you can only have, I don't think it just keeps printing them. I think you have to have them equipped, is the way I understood it. At any rate, that is this Clue Chasers insignia. It is supposed to help out, give you a better chance of getting that Signet Ring. Did it help? Well, I am happy to say it did. I do have the ring. I got it. It's here. So the cool thing about this is when it's equipped, you get 100% gold from all sources except a couple things. You get a 5% chance to obtain double items from loot. So this stacks with that, the hat, the Chapeau Noir, it stacks with that. So you get better item find capabilities. Let's bring this thing back here. And then thieving, chance to double resources from skills. So it's a really solid ring to have. And from this point forward, it's going to be great to have equipped. So actually, you know what? Let's take this thing off for a second. If I just go down to agility, it says I'm going to make 17 grand per 64 seconds. If I equip this thing and come back down here to agility, I'm down to I'm up to 31. So I had my standard account to like 48,000 gold per minute per 40 seconds. Once I got the, herb lore potions in place. So the long awaited ring is here and we're good. In thinking about how to go forward, because if I didn't get the ring at this point, what I was going to do is go on to thieving and then work up to herb lore. And I'm still going to do that because the more I think about it, I should have prioritized herb lore a lot sooner. It's one of those things that you can really benefit from a lot. And I've completely neglected it. Like I've done all these different skills without herb lore, and that's a mistake. I should have been working herb lore up as I went to each skill. I should have worked my herb lore up to get the potion for that skill. For most of them, there's a few skills that I think are worthless. The potion's no good, or only good for a specific amount. But I'll run through those when I get there because I don't really have a high opinion of some of them, but some of them are stellar. Some of them are amazing. Like the one for agility cuts your agility interval down by a lot. And if you go from, say, 60 seconds to 40 seconds, that's a lot of, that's an extra 20 seconds. So every few cycles of that, you're going to have a free one. And that's free money. You know what I mean? And for my standard account, I was going for the red party hat, which is 2 billion gold. And that took like a month. And I totally neglected the herblore portion of it. And that could have cut that down by a lot. So going forward, I am going to go into agility, and I'm going to take this pillar of skilling, and I'm going to convert it over to the pillar of generosity so I get this extra bank space. I don't really care about the gold, but I may be able to piggyback. This has also got some potion stuff into it, so I may be able to piggyback that into some money making on the agility side. But I'm going to redo some of these. The master one I might keep, but the skilling ones I may change to something different. Undetermined yet, but there is some that you can get for herblore somewhere in here. This one, I'm gonna probably take this one here. It's gonna make me get some herbs, which is no big deal. I'll have to grow some stuff. I'm gonna be getting seeds and everything. So what I'm working towards currently is I went and mined up go ahead and take these here. I went and mined up a bunch of silver. So I've got 30-some thousand silver, and I'm going to make silver ingots because to do the agility pillar, you have to have 10,000 you have to have 50 million gold, and then 10,000 gold bars and 10,000 silver bars. So I'm going to get up enough. I want enough money and I want enough ingots on both of these because I want to flip to generosity. And then when I get these two skills done, the thieving and the herblore, I'm going to switch back to combat, and that's going to be where it stays. So I need the extra inventory space now. I've got a bunch of stuff freed up, and this will clear out. I could probably do something with the redwoods. I can clear some space out here and there, but I'm going to fill this thing up quite a bit with seeds because there's a lot of seeds in the game. So I'm going to need that extra 10 spot, and I'm going to, I may clear out some of these capes. I now have great money making with the agility and this ring. So I may clear some of these capes out that I don't use because I probably won't. Well, we'll see. Because when you go through herblore, you're going to need fish. You're going to need some kind of ore. I can't remember all the different ingredients, but we're going to have to dip into combat for some eyeballs. We're going to have to do some things here and there. So that is pretty much where we're at. Got the ring. We're going to go ahead and finish off thieving. I'm going to let this ore run all day and make these ingots. We're going to finish thieving off. When I come back from that and get this pillar done, I'm going to reorient my pillar or my agility obstacles to everything herblore so we get that knocked out as quick as possible. And I don't know if I'm going to have thieving done because what are we on to? The knight, I don't know if I want to use the knight. The miner guy, I know you get more XP for some of these higher ones, but the farmer is really the only one I care about. So it may take longer to get there. You know what I mean? The knight just gives you tons of garbage. Like I don't want any of his gear at all. And that's just going to fill my inventory. But it's the most XP. So we'll see. We will definitely see. I'm going to hit the farmer for quite a while. I need a lot of seeds. So that's pretty much where we are at currently. We're going for the thieving and the herblore for the next week or so. And once we're done with that, we're going to hit back into combat, and we are going to be sitting pretty. The cool thing about herblore is there is a ton of potions in here. Well, actually, all of these combat potions. And there's a lot of good stuff in here. Melee accuracy, evasion, ranged. There's even one for damage reduction. Once you get down here, the damage reduction is huge. So a lot of the combat potions we're going to be able to put to use. And that's kind of the plan. That's where we're going to head. Today's Mother's Day, so that's why it's so early in the morning that I'm making this thing. I got to get out ahead of things, get my house ready for people coming by, and we're going to enjoy the day. So anyway, take care. We will catch you on the next one, and enjoy it. Hope you found this useful. Take care.